Check, check. Check, 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 check. Oh, well, I don't know. Oh, I got. Check, check, check. Oh, okay, good. I don't say it play from. Okay, okay, understood. Good night, you know, people. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Wagwan, Jamaica. Bless upon yourself. You know, my name is Ragashanti. You're in tune to Ragashanti Live on a Bridge 99 FM. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Listen now, them hours I when the show start. Prezi, Swella, Prezi. Come over here, so look. No, go over to the microphone. I have a question to ask you. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You with the microphone?
Yeah.
You buy your food already?
Yeah.
You buy your food already?
Yeah.
So when we come in, I smell the food and thing and whatever. What kind of food you buy?
It's on the other side.
And then over the office, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you don't have to leave to go pick up no food, right?
No.
Because too, the show start later now, you know? You don't have to leave to go pick up. You have any reason to leave the studio tonight?
Of course.
Are you bright with it to present? Are you bright with it to present? Eh? Listen to me. The way the thing set up now, you're only there from a show for 1 hour. Don't leave. You can't leave for the hour.
Okay.
Because you're already a leave after the first hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here for juggle with the last hour with whoever down at Jamaica. So you don't have no reason for leave right you know. I'm present when I try to tell him, and I think you pick up when I try to tell you, you know. Because
no, me here.
No, I think you understand. Prezi Raga the good Obia man, you know. Prezi Raga are the good Obia man. Raga are the good Obia man, right? But Prezi don't take my life. Prezi, you know about Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
You know about Boston.
Mm-hmm.
You know about Walker Apparel and something, Prezi.
Mm-hmm.
Prezi don't take my life, Prezi. My thing not normal in a Prezi because you push it. Prezi, you push your luck in a Prezi. Prezi, me make you will walk out there, you know, and at 12 o'clock a day, Duppy will box it down and get a lock. You know about lockjaw, Prezi?
Mm-hmm.
What is lockjaw?
When your jaw lock up.
What is lockjaw? When your jaw lock up, well, duh. Prezi, don't play with me, I'm dangerous, you know. Okay? So you're not leaving for the first hour. It's who down at Jamaica? Kevin there at Jamaica. I big up yourself, my brother, and I say a word, all right? I could see what I go on and know for sure, you know, people. People, real quickly, social media is a powerful thing, don't? Right, you know, the knowledge with upon social media and the capacity to use the knowledge in different ways is just a powerful thing, right, you know. You see, if you want to start a look at business or do something about the answer depends on social media somewhere, you know. Like me appreciate the power there for social media. But people here what I go. Me I go suggest to you build with that thing they want to put everything on social media. Some want to put the whole on a business on social media. A be things are going on there, man. Be things are going on, you know. Yeah, up to tonight, me I talk to somebody and she tell me about this woman who start a bag business. Apparently she online and, you know, she start a bag business, but she there with she married to a Jamaican man, and, you know, and she start a bag business and, you know, she not rich or nothing, you know, get some capital and thing, get some bag from, you know, get it sourced over China, because, you know, they make the things them over there and thing. And start a bag business and thing and you know, I must say I put everything online, you know, which part them live and everything and whatever. Really. Cut long story short, somebody come in there and rob her and take her all back then and come for you back then. Right? So what do you know them talk about the rapper? Where rapper name again, Prezi? Where rapper name? Prezi. Box, I got in. People, you know, say I got in already. Prezi. Bombard star the youth, yeah. Prezi. No, big and serious. No, man. Prezi! Damn. Okay. Yeah. What name? P and B Rock. Yeah. So apparently him there one restaurant, him and him girl and thing. And so he's a successful rapper, right? Him make good money. I don't know him. I'm not familiar with him. But he make good money. Right? Them young people rapper and all them something. So him and a super international star, but he's apparently significantly successful where him apparently supposing him make a couple millions and things. So him having money. So apparently him there want look a fast food place in a one rough neighborhood. And while there, them say, I think either him or him girlfriend go post so them dead, I don't know, and whatever. And some boy see the post and run go over there for rob him and end up shoot him, kill him. Prezi, 1 second. 1 second. I go where you go a while ago?
No, I had somebody bring it to me.
You had somebody bring what to you?
The food.
They just tell me say you not need to get no food.
No, I have it already. I have it.
What you mean you have the food already?
The food was on the other side. Somebody brought it over here to me.
Brought it over where?
Over here.
No, President, me I called, you don't know, me did I call it the whole time and you never in here.
Oh, well, go ahead.
What you mean I what? No, President, seriously, man, you can't go away, so. Me not just talk to you about it and you go, and
Yeah, I went to
you
get the
leave
food.
right away.
To get the food because you never tell me before. Because I
What?
would have had the food.
What?
You never tell me before because I would have had the food already over here.
What you mean?
I would have had the food with me
So what me never tell you before?
to get the food because I went to get the food after you said it.
No, but you say you have the food.
Yes, I have the food.
No, but I mean, you said me think say you eat the food already.
No, I haven't.
No, but what me I say, when the show used to start an hour early,
Mm-hmm.
you eat the food, you always eat the food within the first 15, 20 minutes,
Yeah.
right? The show is starting an hour late now, and you still go for the food.
I had to bring it over here.
No, me no want you leave at all. So
All
you have
right,
to
no
go work
problem.
out that before.
All right.
You're only here for an hour now, Prezi. In my show.
Mm-hmm.
So you know have no reason for leave. All right?
Mm-hmm.
It's me I make the people them cuss you, man. I tell you, I make them cuss you.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go and go eat your food. And so what they play? Yeah, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in LA. And him go post it and thing, and them go over there for rob him and thing and end up shoot the youth up and kill the youth. Kill the youth. Right? All right. I don't know about that thing they name the Real Housewives of them have several of them, Real Housewives all about. But the one where bust the thing named the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I one they bust it. And I think I one they spice the pan. So, you know what I say about 3 or 4 of them out of that for them house, them rob. Broke in at them house and rob them house. And apparently when they rob them house, like them know where to go and want this and that and right. So what the woman them attack now I say is that well, the talk they did it before, so they can them been a rob them. Them been a broke them house for a while now. But apparently last night they must have some night recently they must have some kind of reunion. And the woman them must say, yo, we need to stop sure where we live and sure and all them something there and whatever, because and that to make them see what them want and all them something there and thing and come in and rob we and all them thing there and whatever really. So over and over again, you have these things where these opportunistic, predatory, robbers and thieves and killers. And the scammers and the fraudists, them and all these things or whatever, And again, what I'm doing here is nothing new, because financial institutions and police and law enforcement, I've been saying this for a long time. Stop revealing everything about yourself and everything about where you live and all them something there online, because it's a thing. With them hustler, they know them. Sit down and I study the thing and I figure out who have what and whatever, because people are sure. People are sure. I have some people now, it's like, say, they have to put everything online. And buy one car, it have to go online. They have to carry people in their house, all about and whatever. So nothing wrong with a look at one thing you're saying or whatever, with a limited scope of the thing. If you look at thing in your kitchen or somewhere in a bedroom, but particularly when it comes to valuables and all them something, be careful, people, Be careful, If you have woolly part jewelry and all them something there, be careful with them thing there, People, most rich people and wealthy people, them not on social media show everything with them have. And even if it did it, so them have a proper security around them thing. Right? Which is different from the everyday person who, who you did they assure you look much and thing and whatever. And one rapper I say, him name, I must say Boost. I Boost him name president. One rapper named Boost. Them I interview him. And the man say a thing where, and I true, a man say, yo, say all of the rapper them who get successful and them kill them dead in our community, or them dead in them community where them come from, or them community where them live. People are true, are true, man. Them dead in them community. Around with that. Them people are people who them grew up with, them people that kill them. So the bad mind they round, the bad mind surround, right? Me did have one relative, who live in a community at Jamaica, So years ago. And some of the young one don't even do me frighten me, pick the pan. Me say pick the pan social media, them show them VCR, and them I say, what is that? Friends, so when I get old though, the pity them don't know what a VCR is and whatever this and that. Them videos are funny when you get them all the rotary phone and all them something, and them don't know what. Some of them don't even know CD. But anyway, so him did buy one VCR. This is years ago, So when I go in my house and think, I notice that the VCR ever cover up one neat way, like anyhow you don't know what go on in our house. You wouldn't know say the VCR did it. So one time I fast, because I'm an in-law, So one time I fast, and I said then when you cover up the VCR if it breathe, if it on, electronic equipment if it breathe. So I said, in a plug-in, right? He said, no. I said, because if you plug in, want to cover it up, then you to overeat and them. So I said, but why you even cover it up? He said, it have to cover up. But I said, why? Why you not just leave it? I said, no, the way the community are set up. Yeah. People have some community at Portmore. The house is them way closer. And you have these little part, some parts of Portmore where, you have big house with yard space and them not attached, You have some part of Portmore still. But a lot of Portmore thing, you have these close-knit communities in terms of physical infrastructure, in terms of infrastructure. And you walk past somebody's house and you just easily look through them window and them something there and whatever and things like that. So I must say, because of that, him no want nobody go see the VCR and things and them for come feed. So I remember at the time, I'm like, I never said on the to him, but in my mind, I'm like, it's a VCR. Like, somebody got broke house for a VCR. But later on, years later, me get to appreciate, yeah. somebody will see the VCR. Like back in the day, VCR was a thing. Because I telling about something for a long time. But him did right. No way, mado. So somehow on me have some simple little thing, a ring or a this or that or whatever on me things, and not now whatever on a show it or what. Somebody out there could have look at it and say, me I come for that. Right? So be careful when I show up on social media. Be careful how much I know. I still put 1 and 2 picture of my youth them on it, you know, but I cut down that thing. I mean, I don't know, whole heap of picture and thing, and you know, and if me and them go somewhere, me not in other life something they like where they are so now. After we reach home and thing next day or whatever, you know, cut down. Some of them may notice me. You know, them whole heap of, you know, post again. Me I watch what I go on out in that place, you know, and I listen to the streets. Right? Even predators and all them something there for people picnic and all them two are going with them foolishness out there, you know. They on social media and I study things and whatever and I know picnic movement. I know if parents make them picnic alone walk go school, you know. And boy picnic too, you have to be careful, you know. You look at that and boy, you know, they must study them things there and know and I say, oh, over this, I know this, I know that building there. Oh, and I'm alone when I go to school. She has send him off alone. She must send her off alone. And what are them things that are going? So I don't know if you post up them on a business, man. Nothing wrong if you share a look at something, but be strategic with them things there. Meditate them. And when you put out something, just kind of ask yourself, like, if somebody's, when you look back on it, you look back on the picture or something, ask yourself, if somebody see this, can they exploit it in some way? Naturally, you're going to have to be careful of your life. Because remember, no, live alive. So, and like you have the luxury of, like, when it done, you look on it and then you can kind of vet it somewhat and, you know, and say, well, I'm going to cut out this side. Live alive, you have to be careful with the life. But the overall point I'm making is just be careful what you're putting out there and be cognizant of the potential for somebody out there with ill intent to study that which you post and to come for you or come for your loved one or come for your vulnerable loved ones. Whether the elderly or your parents or your children or whatever, or somebody who just, you know, who just don't even know the road code with some things and come for them and whatever. And them way don't have to think right now and protect on yourself and protect on your loved ones. Because I be them things that are going right now. Social media, you know, has been integrated in our lives in a way where we're essentially living a cybernetic experience. Right? Technology is interwoven into our collective identity and our day-to-day activities in ways. And with everything, there's good and there is bad. And with everything, there's opportunities for good and opportunities for bad. And sometimes really, really bad. So I would suggest to you all that you're careful with your homes, especially. Right? Nobody should be able to look on social media and know exactly where you live. Everybody, right? Because then kill man too and whatever and things. See there, then run up at your gate and all them something there and thing. But especially women, you're not supposed to post anything, even if you don't put your address, you know want to post something where like you think say, oh, nobody not gonna know, but if you live in a scheme and the scheme has a particular architecture, for example, and people drive past a road and see that scheme there all the while, you may not put your address out there or whatever, but somebody may just say something upon the scheme, a color, put a unique thing upon the building and thing and say, you know, so I know that house there. I do that. I look on things on social media and you look at landmarks and look at things and whatever, you pick up a wedding person there. I see people are post things discreet all the time, whatever this and that. I see people are tell lie. Or me there in New York, and when you look upon it and thing, you say, I don't know Miami that man, I know that, I know this some. I know the place. So people all are doing them things like them, go around people and think. Go around people, you have some people hip to the thing, man. I know what go on. Be careful. Remember, the more you show, the more you open up yourself for the probability of something unpleasant happening to you. The more you show, the more you're providing opportunities for people with ill intent, for opportunistic predators out there to come for you or to come for your loved one. Mark, again, Prezi, you ever see Beyonce or Jay-Z inside of them house or what? You ever seen? Never. Me never seen none. Never. Never. Me never seen none of that yet. Most of the people them who have way for sure and them have security and them not do it. Them not do it. The people them who really wealthy and have what for sure, them not do it. Them not depend on social media show everything and whatever. Y'all be careful, man. All right, let me just go into that one quick before we take a break and then come back and open the phone line and thing. So that mother and her daughter, the daughter go mall and she invite her mother to come with her, but I don't know nothing new. Them go mall together all the while. The daughter 18. The mother in her late 30s. So and them go on restaurant at the mall. While them there on restaurant at the mall, one man a pass and the daughter say, hey, like the daughter that say, Stanley, what's up? Come here, what go on. And thing and them a read around the daughter say, come sit down with my man. And the mother look like, okay, and the daughter like, this is my friend, like I said, this is Stanley. And whatever. So Stanley sit down and them there, them a rap and thing or whatever. After a while, the daughter said, phone like a ring and the daughter get up and leave and thing or whatever. And then the mother and the man there and thing and them there attack. So while them there attacking, mother wonder where her daughter there. While she wonder where her daughter there, she noticed the man was pleasant according to the mother. The man was pleasant, but she noticed the man was, him kind of get for noir in a way like him want to get for noir. So a while the conversation I go on for a while now, the mother kind of pick up and I say, but I with it. My daughter said me for me a chat to this man. Yeah? But the mother play along with it and think the man was pleasant, the man was nice and all these things and whatever. The daughter come back and thing and whatever and them eat and so forth and whatever and this and that. And then at one point the daughter must have said something like, so what did you guys talk about? Whatever. And then, the daughter said to me, she's like, he's so nice. He's really nice and whatever. And then the daughter say, oh, you can't come over sometime, come visit and thing. But the mother noticed that the daughter lead with everything and so forth. So when them left no and I drive home, the mother said, who the man there? Oh, you know that man there. So the daughter said, I meet him at one event. The mother said, what kind of event? And she said, one day party. And she said, but the man there, how old him is now? The man are 47. Remember the daughter 80. So the mother like, oh, you come for me, this 47-year-old man now, that you know him so good, and call him and make him have whatever. And she said, no, I went to the day in the line, I go for food. She meet him and her. And the mother said, listen to me straight with my man, I walk one. And the daughter come on and I said, no, I just thought he would be really cool for you. So the mother said she get uncomfortable right away because She said she not like that some of this. Say her daughter set her up on man and thing and do every give her heads up and all them thing. But she said she just not in that something there. Like she said she not She said her daughter not supposed to set her up on a man. She said if she want a man, she can't get none. So the mother said she calmly asked the daughter what go on and thing. So the daughter said, no, come here you all the while I talk to your friend them and I say, when you ever get a boyfriend or a gentleman and no nice man no out there, and you always say, oh, you're lonely, and you know, a man for this, and you know, a man for go out with, and you know, a man for give one back rubber, and she said, the daughter's like, you're always at it, you're always at it. You always tell me, oh, you're lonely and whatever. So, and this guy's really, really nice. And whatever, is he nice? And the mother said, yeah, I'm nice, but no, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. So the daughter said, like, did I do something wrong? And the mother, so she explained to the daughter, said, I don't like you to do something wrong, but, I don't want I don't want to relate to you. I don't want you, my daughter, relate to you. I don't want you to set me upon a man. So the daughter like, what's a big deal? If you don't like him, you don't like him. The mother said, no, I don't want you, my daughter, doing it. She said, I don't, there's something. So it's like the mother tried to tell her, I said, almost like I said, there was something inappropriate about it, but she don't want to say it that way there, because she don't want the daughter go misinterpreting. So now, after that, now, it's like the daughter want to bring over the man. So the mother like, no. And, the daughter make a couple overtures to bring the man over, and the mother is like, nope, don't want it. So the daughter say, you don't like him? And the mother say, it's irrelevant whether or not I like him. I mean, the way this thing came about, I don't want to go any further with it and thing. And, and the mother said, the daughter just kind of like, okay, all right, and thing or whatever. Again, this is one of those things where it's not like a spectacular, crazy mix up or whatever, like something salacious occurred or something really shocking occurred. It's something simple. It is something simple, but it is quite potent, right? I have growing up in Jamaica, I came up a lot of parents who said, for example, no, me and my children not supposed to party in the same place, right? And you're talking about grown children. Now, if the children become married and thing, or them have them people, and it's like a wedding and the reception, them not have no problem with it. The older the children get, the less than a problem. But if the children are like late teens or the children in their 20s, there are a lot of parents who are still uncomfortable, like, no, I'm not supposed to be partying with my kids at the same. Then you have these other parents that it's no problem to them. It's like, it is done in a way where you actually want to admire the relationship. And like, no, they have a good rapport, their parents and children, the parents and child, but it's really cool, and the communication channels are totally open, and they move like brother and sister, and it's healthy for them. Clearly it's healthy for them and thing and whatever. And they still, respect is still there, but when the respect will come out and how far to go and whatever. So you have these parent children relationship with them kids 18 and older, 20s, where they even communicate about anything with each other, and then you have the child will communicate about anything to the parent, but the parent don't tell the child in private business. So you have these different configurations and things. But was there anything wrong with? I kind of understand where the mother was coming from. That based on their relationship, it's like she just didn't want to cross that line with her daughter. She didn't want her daughter to set her up on a man. I can understand where a parent, a mother would kind of be like, no, we're cool and we have a good, yeah, but don't go over this. But again, at the same time, I know other parents would probably be cool with that. I'm not sure. It's an interesting thing. Something to think about. Again, it is not something you know, spectacular or something like some crazy mix up and thing. It's an issue within the realm of stuff that I prefer to, these are the things I like to think about. It sounds simple. It doesn't have the bells and whistles that it doesn't have the bells and whistle or the energy, that some or the shock value that a lot of things out there have, in media, in entertainment stuff and media right now. But I think it is these simple little things, that people have to navigate and regulate and modulate some of them words and thing, in terms of relationships and thing. Them simple look at something there, but they're quite profound. They're quite profound. All right, we're going to take a little break, and when we come back, we'll just calling, whatever, or not calling. Do remember the number is 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996. Going to take a little break, and we'll come back. We're going to call in and talk when we want to talk. Soon forward.
It's the Bridge 99 FM.
How you deal with?
Gonna leave.
Shipping goods from New York to Jamaica, there's only one name to remember. It's Shipped 247. We ship D-boxes, E-boxes, pallets, barrels, and so much more. With offices in Queens, New York, and Kingston, Jamaica, It's Shipped 247 has door-to-door pickup and delivery. No need to go to the wharf for pickup. Just one call and we'll do it all. Call us today at 876-503-8308 or visit our website at itzshipd247.com. It's Shipped 247. Land, sea, or air, we get it there.
Your home away from home awaits you at the beautifully decorated Maison Romantique, Kingston 6, Jamaica. Relax in comfort and style in this centrally located condo that boasts the most modern amenities, pool, free Wi-Fi in a secure gated community. Whether a business trip or just taking some time away, book now on your Airbnb app or at booking.com. Maison Romantique.
You take care of those back home because you love them. Now, with MoneyGram, you can send money back home and have them pick up from any of our over 130 Lasco Money agent locations across Jamaica. Simple thing. Send some extra love to Jamaica now with MoneyGram and tell them to pick up from any Lasco Money agent location. It's fast, it's reliable, it's convenient. Lasco Money, simple thing.
You can pay abroad and shop a yard. Sangstersbooks.com makes shopping super easy for your loved ones in Jamaica. Get everything online, books, stationery, school and office supplies, and much more. No time for shopping? No problem. We got you. Send your loved ones Sangster's digital gift cards. It's the super easy gift for everyone. All at the click or a tap of your fingertip. It's safe, easy, and convenient. Shop now at Sangstersbooks.com.
Hey, yes, I'm talking to you. You no longer have to sacrifice nutrition or taste for your lifestyle. With our creamy, super tasty, naturally plant-based almond, cashew, and oat milk. Both sweet and unsweetened, lactose and gluten-free. Think about it. All that natural goodness with 50% more calcium and 65% less calories than dairy milk. Cheers to feeling naturally good with Naturally Milks. Distributed by Massey Distribution.
Yo, this is Usain Bolt, isn't me? And you listen to Bridge 99 FM. Remember that, out here, bad music.
Just a kid from the country, living the dream. Just a kid from the country, pushing the wheel. Just a kid.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Back in the juggling, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996. Just calling with anything on one calling boat right now. Even if you want to respond to anything I shared before, just now on the show, that's fine also. But anything else you want calling upon, I'll give it a call right now. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. We had a discussion recently about Okay. All right. Yeah, Prezi. Okay, Carl. Hello.
Hello, good night, Raga.
Good night. Wagwan.
All right, not much.
Mm.
When me hear you, I talk to this man,
Mm-hmm.
and him said that his wife had a miscarriage.
Right.
And,
Right.
and his wife did want sex at the time, and she never get it.
Mm-hmm.
And she say, either know or else she'll go get her toy, use her toy.
She'll go use a dildo, right?
Yes, someone talk on that subject.
Right.
All right. First of all, when a woman have a miscarriage, it's not an easy road.
Right.
Depends on how you have the miscarriage. Whether you have it early up, when you're just pregnant, or later down.
Right.
The late stage.
Right.
It's harder to get over.
When you say late, what is late? Like which trimester, which month, which?
All right. Well, from I had an experience. I lost my child at 6 months.
At 6 months, okay.
Yeah, so it was a little bit difficult for me at that stage because I saw the child.
Right, and you would have bonded with that experience of, and the reason why I ask is because I know that most miscarriages happen like the first 2-3 months. That's why I was curious. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, and it was difficult in a way for me because I had to take home the child and bury him.
Oh,
at home. So it was very hard for me.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So different persons deal with it differently.
Right.
And get over it. Some people take long, some people not really take long.
Right.
But in the case of this lady, according to this gentleman, it sounds as if she get over quickly to how him say it happened. But he, like something was holding him back. Like he never fully get over it or something, because according to him never respond when she put that to him.
You mean
the sex?
Right, with the sex, but
yeah.
What you say? You say it's so like him get over it quickly, but then you say something was holding him back.
No. I say so as if she get over it quickly, more than him.
Right.
Because it would be a situation that she get over it, that she would have want sex, or maybe some woman they want to replace the child.
Exactly, and that is what and my best. I am totally aligned with you in terms of what I mean. They were obviously on different planes because his thing was he was actually being sensitive and understanding, and don't go push her for sex or want sex or whatever, given what she has just gone through with the miscarriage. But there is obviously a communication issue with them, because if you listen to the way him talk, they did not talk about it. Like, where are you now? You okay? Or what? Them never talk about it, So there is some assumptions being made on both parts. But that part where you just say, in terms of, I'm not an expert on this, but I know me there well, so, and then a lot of women talk to me about it. Some women get over the miscarriages real quick. Some women, it's profound for them, but you're quite right. The way that the therapy for some women dealing with it is to start for different reasons, Believe it or well, you probably know this. For example, I didn't know this, but some women, when they have miscarriage, they worry if their man is thinking that them can't have a picnic for him.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And in being in that state, some of them want to kind of affirm the relationship again, through, intimacy. So, you know, them want to know, say, you still love me, though. Let's have sex, you know, let's make love, you know. So for some women, that is what is going on in their minds there. And for other women, it's like, yeah, let's go try again, you know, let's try again. And for other women, it's like, well, that is unfortunate and thing, but I'm horny. So come have sex.
Yeah.
So there are different possibilities there and things. So, but what seems obvious is that there wasn't any communication between them, like, you know, like check in with her, like, yeah, all right, you know, I know what go down and thing and whatever, and I want to come at you now, and you know, in that mood, and then she probably like, no, I'm a good man. In fact, I want you to come at me. You know, no communication never did it. It sound to me. What do you think?
It sounds so to me too, because me I say, and sometimes persons go into a blame game too, you know. They go into a blame game, and you make the baby dead. No,
okay.
like if any little, and you make the baby dead, and all them things there, and sometimes they talk on kind things about the person too, and make the person feel uncomfortable. Sometimes some man we threaten that them going out on the road because the woman can't have no picnic.
But that is what I'm saying, which, by the way, is just an absolutely awful and disgusting and totally immature thing for a man to do. You know, any man who do them something, they right this, you know.
So I think the man, I heard a gentleman say that the man is selfish, but I wouldn't put him as selfish. I would more put him as considerate.
Yeah, considerate with not wanting to approach her.
Yes.
But how would you characterize what I said to him was the mistake where him make, in my opinion, when him go say to her like, no, you can't come tell me say, and you me no do not you gonna use the dildo when you know you're gonna use the dildo without me. That is a form of cheating. You don't think that was a strong word? Not only was it a strong word to use to express his feelings there, but to me it was inaccurate. What do you think about that?
Yes, well, I don't think he should have used the word cheating, but
right.
Maybe he when she come to him, he was not in the mood at the time because sex is a mind thing, you know.
True.
Sex is a mind thing.
True.
Because if somebody come to you and you in your mind, you know want to do it, it's not gonna happen.
Well, the problem with that is that a lot of Jamaican women assume that men must always want it because that's just how men are, which is not true. But anyway, yes.
So the mistake that I think the general make this up.
Yeah.
Is because him go by a target woman.
Yeah.
Where maybe which is maybe the same size of him. So the tie now are taking place.
Well, yeah, and he pretty much came around. I pretty much got him to come around to say, yeah, that is what him concern is, you know. And that's why I'm using the word cheating. Like, so wait, you're gonna replace me with a dildo? Because he was very clear. It's like, yeah, I buy it for her, but it must only use with me and her, you know. So for him, it's like if it's a use when me not dead, it's like it's almost like another man, which is absurd. It's a dildo, but you know, but that's so he must eat, you know.
But no man not supposed to buy a dildo give no woman for use in her presence. I think that is a silly idea.
What wrong with that?
No, but you see, I think the best thing for him, you know, and that lady is, you know, is to decide to throw that dildo in the garbage bin, you know, because maybe if him not do that, him life a go mash up. Because it really, she are going.
Hold on. Let me be clear. What you're saying, is it about a dildo or anything any third party object I shouldn't even use third party, but any object we can give our play? Do you feel the same way about a vibrator?
Well, me not know about that one day, but to be here from the thing.
Right.
That one seem to be a threat.
Right. Listen,
yes,
I mean, I feel the funk, you know, because what years and thing, you know, you meet upon some liberated woman who say, no, I have my thing. So if you're not there, whatever, this and that. Me not lie, me and one of them man there. It's from me and her there. If me and her there are different thing, you know. But you see, from me and her there, me need to see it. And it cannot be bigger than my thing. Me cannot, man. Me not care nobody want it, that this is an issue. And what's the big deal and whatever and thing and elasticity and no, it cannot be bigger than my one and whatever. So me understand some sensitivities there. Yeah, one time I talked to a woman in a Brittany and thing and whatever. And she tell me, say she have her thing. I mean, I never did, but she tell me, say she have her thing, you know. In fact, she said she have 3 with 3 different colors, because some women have different colors, you know. And so I just never think anything of it. No, whatever. But we never there, you know, but you know, we are doing it. One day she gonna bring out the sitting and thing. When I see that sitting and what I tell you something, I get humble same time, you know, man. My humble same time. I feel like a child right away when I see the monstrosity when she pull out. I say, my girl, I really that you work with her. And she said, yeah, what's the big deal? I say, what's the big deal? The big deal is it's a very big deal. You know, see how big it is. And she said, it's like nothing or whatever. And she couldn't get it and whatever. You know what I mean? I go back there.
All right.
Me never go back there. So, me not have a problem if them. It cannot be bigger than my one. Me no business. It can't be bigger than my one. Me not work with that. Yeah,
Raga, I wouldn't be surprised. You see, if one day that man they call you and tell you, say, him lose that woman there to that time.
Would you believe though you have women out there? And I don't know 1 or 2 times you hear them. You have women out there said them the vibrator, them especially, mostly vibrator and less so with dildo. But them I said the way how the vibrator them good nowadays and thing and whatever. You know much woman out there say like the amount of stress when man come with right now, I'm good with my good with my vibrator. And man right just and you know and them have I understand it, but I also think it is dangerous because what I find that some of those, when you talk to some of those women, they're in relationships, you know, and it's almost like you know the ingredients that it take for a relationship to work, you know, that give and take, that patience, and sometimes, you know, you have to compromise, and sometimes you have to, you know, take the L for the relationship. You know, that look at something there and steer through the thick and thin. A lot of these women, it's like, as a man farm fool, it's like, yo, me can't, but go on, come have my vibrator, go on. I think so. I think there's a danger there, but apart from that, there's quite a few women out there right now. It's like, so wait, woman, what use the man have? What is his value?
Yeah.
And if them can see a clear value in terms of what he bring to the relationship and how it makes you feel, you know, and is she happy in this union and whatever, there are things like go, I have my vibrator at the end of the day, keep it moving.
True. Rather me I pass one place where they, you know, where they sell there something there now. I tell you, say, you know, I first miss it. But I mean, I don't know if it did a long time and pass there, I never really take notice. But me I tell you, say, the place locked.
The place what?
When me say the place locked. When me say the place locked, me mean say all woman with young baby me see in that place.
Yes, man, that's yeah, man. I saw that. Yeah, man, sex shop and thing and toy shop and thing. Everybody going at them nowadays. Yeah.
I was so surprised. Me never know say I saw them thing they sell.
Yeah, man, all couples going there, man. And I'm gonna tell you now, you see the vibrator them nowadays, man, the texture, you know, and what them do. And I like first time, them did come in like some big jackhammer engine, you know, upon the woman, them, you know, and whatever. And I like that. Hey, the one them nowadays, them the texture just soft and nice, and it just make the you know, it's like the right texture for that area of the lady. And then the range, the way you can. First of all, I don't even know why them go up to 5 and 6 and 7, because most women don't even go up there with it. Most women stay between 1 and 3. Yeah, real 1 and 3. But you have some of them, you know, you can go and whatever. But nowadays, you know, y'all have some, you know, where you can't have it, you know, and y'all wear it, you know, and walk around, and your husband, they in another country, and him can turn it on over there, you know, as long as it have internet connection, you know. Yes, man, you have some of them now where I'll go to music. It's like based on the music. If the music fast, it go faster. If the music slow, it goes slow. And what do you, man? Them man sound nice one out them, man, and different things with them and whatever. And they do indeed give different sensation and all them thing there, you know. But hold on. But go back. Why you say you just think say a man should never buy a dildo for use with him woman. Why?
I think no, but I think if you buy it for she using in present, then I don't think she would have any need for him. Because since he can't do the same job where him can do that, then she don't need a man.
No, but be careful because some women may say that. But you do, let me be clear, do have other women who say, yeah, that's good in terms of, just reaching that, what called climax or whatever. I don't want to use the other word. But
Raga, me no baby, Me a 43-year-old, me no baby.
No, me just, me know, but, no, me not a problem at talk to you as an adult, but, I'm very much aware that you're a Christian lady. Lord God, Brittany, man, take time with me, man. You know, so me not want to talk certain things wrong.
You're 43.
No, my man, I grew up with manners and respect. But anyway, what me I say is, you have a lot of women to them say, no, them use it and thing like whatever, but they will tell you plain. Them say, no, it doesn't replace a man. And they will tell you that they can use it and have an orgasm and so forth, but they will be very clear. Remember, particularly for women, like intimacy and sex is mental, right? And the mental part has a lot to do with the man personality or him stay and whatever. Them something that turn on woman. Men are more literal, like, she look good, big body and turn on and good. But a lot of women, for sex and it turn on or whatever, is based on how the man relate to her, with them go through together. You have women who the respect with them have for the man, like him conduct himself and them respect him, that is a turn on for them. So for some women, they'll use a vibrator. And vibrators are more common than dildos. Some will use a dildo, but they will tell you it doesn't replace a man. But them say, but if the man go on, if a man a go on, I act up and I kick up and I go on and them tired of him, them not a problem. I run him and know that them can go to them vibrator for sexual satisfaction. But they would tell you like, it's not the same. It's just not the same. I mean, a vibrator can't seduce you. A vibrator can't play with you. A vibrator can't joke with you. I mean, if you have a vibrator will start joke with you, then I strongly suggest you go see a psychiatrist because things are getting really bad and your mind gone. If ever you're a woman, say like, I really love my vibrator because, I was having a conversation with my vibrator last night and I just felt this incredible connection, in the conversation. No, that's a woman who is sick and she gone too far with it. All right. So, a lot of women, they like those type of organic qualities from a human being, a man or whoever them with, whether it's a man or a woman them with or whatever, them prefer that. But they will use a vibrator anyway, But I don't see anything wrong with a couple using toys. In fact, I'm an advocate of it. I tell people, try it. And think a lot of Jamaican men, them done me all a while about it when time I said that. Them beat me, kill me, talk up all kind of things about me. And them slap this they are come with and they bring in them foreign thing and whatever you go and marry. Them beat me all a while about it. But I don't see anything wrong with it if a couple can, use toys and whatever and make the thing a little bit interesting and playful and whatever and still do the real thing. I mean, you just have to be careful because you don't want to get overly dependent on the toy, which is a problem out there with some couples and things. So, as with everything, some balance and moderation is appropriate. But I don't see anything wrong with playing with a little toys and all these things, But you will.
You tell the man say, go ahead.
No, go on. You said.
You tell the man say must apologize to the lady because of what he said. But me did a listen out for here if you go tell the man say him ranks did she buy it because today him feel unhappy about it.
No, he's not unhappy about it. and him never wrong for buy it, in the sense that, remember, they've been having fun with it. So that him not wrong for buy it then if them did have fun with it.
Because she not use it when him dead. Because him say when him gonna work, him
Right,
no want
he's
to
a
use
truck
it when him
driver.
gonna work.
Right, he was a truck driver, so they've been using it when him dep on the road. She use it when him dep on the road and whatever. So that alone is evidence that it wasn't wrong for when them buy it. But as with everything, like me, I always tell people, said no phone and when I run in pan threesome, and threesome is really a complicated things where enough time people just think about one way with threesome and don't ever think about all of the other things them we can come up in a threesome, we can really mess up your head and mess up your relationship. And it's the same thing with this. Them have something that they do together with the dildo that them enjoy, but they did not really have a discussion about, so when will this be used, and come to like a mutually agreed a mutually reached agreement in terms of, say, all right, these are the times when it will be used and these are the times when it won't be used, and thing, which have its own set of dynamics to navigate through. But as with everything, once you are going to introduce a new thing and whatever, the communication lines have to open up, and and people have to be receptive to say, okay, I was really thinking about this, but now that we could try, and look at thing like that. But so I think it's more a communication thing for them. But he has to be careful, because him did kind of come over like him did go do the typical man thing and put on him foot. I said, no, and he has to be careful, we never really get into that. But I suggest that I think he has to be careful there. But what I told him that he had to apologize for was accusing her, that telling her that she would be cheating on him. And it cannot be that she would be cheating on him. Cheating by definition is something that has to be done in secret without the other party knowing, right? So it can't be cheating if she come to him and I say, are we going to have sex? Cause me really horny right now. I want to have sex, and if we're not having sex, just tell me, let me go use a dildo. That is not cheating if she go do that. She tell him, right? That she's telling him. And then the other part is, which is up for debate, if a woman is in a relationship, but when the man is not around, she's able to satisfy herself in the privacy of her own space and don't tell the man anything. That's why I ask him, you hear the question when I did ask him, I mash him up. I said to him, so tell me something, you have a problem with the dildo. Take the dildo out, I think. If she did use her finger alone, you'd have the same problem. I remember that mash him up. He was like, oh, right, I don't know if I answer that and thing. Because he might focus on the dildo. But she's like, I need me look a release. I need me look a release, and I need, to do my thing and have me look a orgasm and whatever and thing like that. So what I'm saying, if it's just she having a little orgasm, then him not have nothing to fear about the dildo, because she could have just use her finger and have the orgasm and thing. So would he have a problem with that? Would she have to go tell him that? Would he consider that cheating? I don't think so. Well, I would hope not, But it's I did dildo him. Well, I don't even know. Well, I'm not gonna tell man what to do, but the dildo part, I would encourage men to have the woman use more vibrator than dildo, because knowing the insecurity that men have, you're gonna see more man have problem with a dildo than a vibrator. I think men think about size and when woman cheat for a man, when woman born man, the first thing most man think about, what size penis she born him with,
Me know, man. I was over, me had one time, I was living somewhere else. I may overheard a conversation with a young lady. The woman, she work and everything, but the man who did a check her out, him never did a work.
Yeah.
And so on. But the man who she left him for was working. Him a work and have a drive car and everything.
Yeah.
But me hear him a tell her the size where him have. That are the young boy, the one when I work.
The one and him a tell her the size. Him,
Yes, he might tell her the size when you have.
Mm-hmm.
But they never know say me I hear what go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So me say to myself, say go to it. Me go see if the woman ya really a go left the man ya we a work and a drive car and a pay her rent. For the man ya we not work.
But have the
And
big
Raga,
size, but have the big thing. Yeah.
And Raga,
Yeah.
me tell you this.
Uh-huh.
Before the week done,
Uh-huh.
the woman move out and gone with the business.
Gone with who?
The one when I work and go work and mining. Me say they married you know.
So you think of the big size? That's why.
Yeah,
That's why him did I say it to her because I know that she like no.
Yes, cause she repeat it. When he said she repeat it.
What she said the size?
Yes, and I laugh. Before the week done, I know people that me here whisper and I say, then I will make so and love so, left so and so. But me know about you, me don't want nobody go call my name because me just say, look up to this day.
No, you do no. Me, I tell you as a man, you do have that. You do have some women out there like that, and them will tell you straight up. And then we say, you know, if the man have a big instrument, then we tell you straight. Them say, no, man, him forget things. In a big instrument, man, and who know that's the second thing, though, because women have complained about a lot of men with big instrument and don't know if to use it. But for him have big instrument and him know if to use it, there's quite a few women out there be like, no, I have no problem, take care of him and whatever and thing like that. And you know, as long as him give me the satisfaction. Particularly a lot of these self-sufficient, independent, self-assured women nowadays, you know, who just very clear, like, I don't need nothing from the man. Me have everything I need and whatever. All me need if you do, I deal with the matter properly, take care of the plumbing good and whatever. So you better come correct, because if you're not come correct, they're gonna run you like what you see around them. I have everything I need. So you do have them women out there, you know. You have some women very sex focused out there, you know.
Yeah, I was really surprised. Come me I say, what? No, me I say, I wonder if she serious. Come me I say, then how this a woman have to go left this a man we are work.
Yeah.
In a good job, I have a vehicle. See a man where they go to and niggle pan the can. I couldn't believe it.
No, the other thing where I run the place too, you know, believe it or not, at the mount.
Oh.
Yeah, you have some man I live big life with them mount. Cause the woman them tell you have some woman just said that is where it's at. Right? You have some woman said them that are the deal breaker right there. There's a lot going on out there in the world, you know, where people are talking about and thing or whatever. But yeah, there's quite a few women out there like, and the man can give them some good swipe man and thing and whatever. I met them talking at tongues and all them something and them brain turn over and thing like that, you know. Them mind him and take care of him and all these things, man. Yeah.
All right, me I go listen.
All right. Yeah, man.
All right,
yeah, man. No problem, man. Blessing, man. Yeah, some interesting things come out of that discussion there with Brittany, but a lot going on out there. But big and serious, man. You have some. It's not that big a deal as it was before in terms of man a swipe, because that coming like nothing now. Are the first thing man I said to woman when them I look them now. So that, in fact, women are disgusted, you know, by men who bring up that to them when them I try talk to them, even if them like it. Most women who insist that a man must a swipe and them love them swiping, and nah, they with no man if them a swipe. And we are there with a man who, because him is a good swiper. There is nothing more that is the biggest turn off to them than if a man I look them and thing and I bring up say more swipe them or whatever. So outside of that part though, you know, that you know, that as in these modern times, 2022, that is a big deal out there for some women, you know, to like, you know, if a man is a good swiper, you know, them we take care of him, man, and you know, him deserve this or deserve that or whatever. And then of course, you know, you have the woman say, no, them love that and thing, but the man must can perform to him, must can lay the pipe and deal with you know, the matter good. Same thing with men. Some men are into the Bossy term for it is fellatio. In the street in Jamaica, we say headers and thing, and people have adopted the American term go down pan and all these things and whatever. Our swipe, we bust swipe on my show years ago and it's still being used. But a lot of men are into that. It's a big deal for them. Like them I forget that, them I forget headers and things like that and whatever. And if them have a woman who can do that real good, it's just like really, it's really like, satisfying for them. And they have no problem appreciating somebody who is a woman who is excellent in that regard. And in terms of the exchange that takes place in relationship, for them, that is like a huge value the woman has. And, they say that, given how good she is in that regard, they must take care of her and make sure she's all right and this and that and whatever. So you have those things out there. You have a lot of relationship also they're being fractured and going through some rough times because one partner want to try something new and the next partner don't want to try it and all these things and whatever. So there's a lot going on out there. And what is sad is that these things are not discussed. There really isn't enough platforms out there for people to have some adult discourse on these type of thing. And that is why I had started Outer Order, for Outer Order was we had that kind of like a comedic element to it. Raga love to laugh, I don't know that. But Outer Order was an adult sex entertainment talk show. And the reason why it was, so phenomenally popular for 10 years, for almost 10 years, was that the amount of times people say, Raga, you don't understand, like, I've always wanted to hear what people think about these things. I always want to know what's going on out there. I always want an outlet that I could ask these questions and talk about these things and whatever. Because people, the world, including Jamaicans, they're so sexually active. Jamaicans are always Jamaicans are always a collectively a sexy set of people, right? And it has always been the case that that Jamaicans appreciate the joys of sex. That has always been. You hear it in the music, you hear it in the joke, them, you just have a hang out on the corner when grave a dig and all them something there and whatever, a beer and them something there. Jamaicans go on with and whatever and things like that. It's just like the theme of sex and sexuality. All when the sex now go on, for a woman just a walk down the road and champion and walk, hey, you look dangerous, or Jamaicans just always have this thing and whatever. But at a time when there has been a sexual revolution, and yes, there has been a sexual revolution in Jamaica. Let me just say that again. There has been a massive sexual revolution in Jamaica. What has not accompanied that is like platforms for people to engage in mature, relaxed discourse on it because of some of our colonial issues and whatever, and our discomfort with public discourse on sex. That is just endemic in our culture. It's considered profane and indecent, and you're not supposed to do it and all these things and whatever. And people who are uncomfortable with it, instead of telling you so them uncomfortable with it, them come on, why are you talking about these things? What is uplifting about that? And you don't think kids are hearing that, and it's like, no, it's you uncomfortable with it because you don't like it, don't it? Yeah. Right? So it is my, it is my studied opinion that what you say, Kevin? Huh? Oh, okay, bring it. It is my studied opinion that Jamaicans need more of this sort of thing to talk about these things and ask questions and learn and understand and don't feel like they're isolated in their insecurity about this and that and to find out that other people are doing. I know people go up on the internet and whatever, but that is different from just talking about it. And there is something to be said for a Jamaican hearing other Jamaicans talk about it and not somebody from another culture or whatever and all these things. All right, we're going to call it, Kevin. Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, yeah.
Yes. You know, first comment. I personally believe that we as good fathers pride ourselves as much as possible in taking the best possible care of our children. You know, we would have believed that a real father would make their children's priority be number one in their life. Meaning that there's your children is your greatest asset. No, I
I know what you mean, and when you say asset, but in the term that
asset. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I know what you mean. You don't mean it the way the actual definition of it, but you say that the greatest thing about them
very
is
important,
very
important in one's life.
Right, exactly.
And so, I was going through a phone situation last night yesterday where I was going to the phone.
Yeah.
And you must have heard about this situation where 3 children was burned up in a fire.
I hear about that, but
sure
then the other shooting thing just dominate the thing, and then it's like the one where them shoot at the football match. That
all
one
right.
just,
so,
but
yes.
but the 3 kids were burned up in a fire. Yeah.
Yes. So this is about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So it was on the 4th of September.
Right. I heard that. Yeah, I did hear about. Yeah.
Yes. But I was listening to some interviews that was done by the father of these children. And I've never been so disturbed in my life.
Wait, what
when
happened?
I hear,
What were you hear? Wait, what?
When I heard the comments that he was making towards his children. Well, you know that the 4 of them was in the fire. And
I don't know the
burned up
details. I don't know the details. So what happened?
All right. So 4 was in the fire. He had 4 children.
Right.
And 3 of them was burned up. One of them was rescued by a great Samaritan.
Okay.
According to him, he was down the road. But when he got there, first he said that he heard about fire. No, he is a single father. According to him, single father. Now he stepped out of the house and he said that he heard about a fire up the road, Raga. Now, tell me now, as a father, you know that you left your 4th picnic, in a house up the road, and you hear about a fire, and it did not concern you. Would it not be, you and I would have been breathless to find out which house was on fire? Wouldn't it?
But what was that the thing that him said that sounded disturbing to you, or was it something else?
Hear nothing yet?
Well, yeah, share it quick. Yeah, share that part quick. Yeah.
So what is disturbing? All of it is disturbing, and I would really love for the Westmoreland police to have a second look on this case, because when I hear the man says that he doesn't want any funeral, he don't want no 9 nights, he don't want no candlelight, he just want them to be finished, cremated, and do away with. You tell me if this person who really loved if you have loved your children and this great misfortune have taken place, even the one who is in the hospital, when he heard that the child was seriously injured, he was saying that he don't know if I was see her again. He never even go and look on her in the hospital.
What you mean? Him not go look for the one in the hospital?
He never even go and look at her the same time, the same evening or the same morning when she was admitted.
Him never go look for when him go look for her?
Maybe sometime after that.
What were the ages of the children?
So they were twins. So 2 were twins, 7 years.
Right.
One was about 8, and the oldest is a female, 13.
Okay.
Right.
And unfortunately, the 7-year-old twins,
and the 9-year-old. Yeah,
well, I think, all right, by Jamaican cultural standards, right, well, where we grew up with, that comment that him don't want anything there, on the surface, it is unusual, and yeah, it is unusual. However, be careful that you think you start automatically think that there is something that, given that it's unusual, then it equates to something being wrong. You'd be surprised. A lot of people grieve in different ways, and some people grieve by not wanting to face certain things and deal with certain things. Some people have some practical side to them that you don't even, if you and when I say practical side, I know people, them relative or somebody passed, and just because of the cost we're gonna associate with it, them want something simple and quick and whatever. And they will say that, and people would think like, why we cannot even not give the person a good send off or a good, but that person is not like them as a bad person. Them just have a practical thing about them, like, me don't have the money for 3, whatever, this and that, and then you have all these other people, like, they have different coping mechanisms, so them now want more than grieve and whatever, and this and that, and or with him, he might think, so why look like, them are going to upset some left the picnic them there, and that's all me going to hear at the funeral. Everybody are going to look for me funny and say, you left the picnic them, so me no want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? There's other things that that could, that are possible, where one could say that's why them don't want to deal with it that way. That being said, though, you seem to be suggesting that there is something markedly suspicious about him leaving, the fire start and thing and whatever, and you think that some further investigation need to go on here?
Yes,
that is
a lot more investigation. I would have loved to get some numbers, a number for you that I could send you a video where you'd have hear some things that I would not be able to really bring on the program tonight.
Right.
But it is, I tell you, trust me. First of all, he said that he lit the candle because according to them there was a power outage in the community.
Right.
And he tell the police that about after 9 he light the candle.
Well, they said those were some of the things. What time it happened? Were the kids sleeping?
After 9.
How quick the fire start after him leave the house? Like these are some of the details.
Well, that's it. Well, that is why if you hear some other stuff, then you just come to a similar conclusion that I am coming to. Because it is really suspicious in my mind. Because first of all, him say him light the fire, him light the candle.
When him say him light the candle, were the kids sleeping? Were the kids sleep? Were they sleeping? Were the children sleeping?
Well, he didn't give that impression that they were sleeping, right?
But him say him light the candle.
Yeah. He light the candle and he step out. On next story he say, how much of them, I put them a play in the house and light the candle and sit. Virgin, me can tell you that this story
Oh
is
no,
very
that not
twisted.
sound right. It's either
I'll put my picking at
if him
tell you.
like the candle, there's no ambiguity there. You
Yeah,
gonna know
I'll
if
put
you
my
like
picking
the
at tell you.
candle. If you like the candle, you know if you like the candle. You can't
Yes.
go back and forth and I
Yes,
change the
sir.
story. But no, there's that.
Yes.
That alone where you just tell me right there, so that
is
alone.
exactly
And if there's other things there too, but that alone where you just well, tell me one more. Tell me one more with the sound whatever. You can't tell me. I rather you talk to tell me one more.
Right?
Tell me something else where him say when I sound right. Whenever I sound right.
No. After that, no.
Yeah.
All right. So him reached there at the fire scene. And when you reach at the fire scene, in hearing that a ball.
Yeah.
And him going there go rescue her one another man going there go rescue picnic. He said he couldn't beat the fire. He said he don't know how them man do it. Raga, if I smell you picking that fire, but kill it to throw it.
No, man, I can't hear my picnic ball. I'm in a run go up there. You must have rotted, man.
Look here, man. Look here, I was mad when I hear those kind of things, brother. Mad.
No, well, me have to agree with me. Nah, say nothing, you know. Me nah say definitively, you know. But one thing I'm agreeing with you. If them two something the way you tell me, I saw it go, whatever. There is room for suspect. I which part it up now? Westmoreland?
Westmoreland.
Which part of Westmoreland?
I was exactly but the Westmoreland fire with the 4 children. If you put in that, I think you will get it.
Yeah, no, well.
But I tell you, there's a lot of things they man talk.
If what you say all the kangaroo one there, if the kangaroo one there,
yes,
there is nobody's not gonna be any confusion whether you like the kangaroo or not.
Exactly.
So 1 minute you're gonna say you like if you say something, right. If 1 minute him say him like the kangaroo, and then one next time him say
I must like
the kangaroo. Yes. You sure him never say him like the kangaroo, but the people them must that play with the kangaroo?
No, him say like in the police report, so him like the kangaroo. He like saying in a house with them. Yeah. He step out, right? He say step out, but after that he say he says somebody say fire. No, you step out, Raga. You left your feet. You like kangaroo. Step out, and you say fire. And you know, concern you. You say, boy, I wonder if I pin them go to my gang and reach over here fast. Tell me.
Well, two things. Let's say somebody post and say, Raga, do your own investigation because I heard about this story and not the way them I say you say it. But then somebody else, no, not the way them say you. They might say them not hear the story the way you say it. So basically, them might say them not agree with you. But there is somebody else say also the mother is missing a year now, and he's suspected of that also.
That is right. But I tell you, there's a lot of stuff.
Me not understand how him go back at the fire, or him never go back at the fire. Hear him daughter ball out and run.
Somebody else go rescue her.
No, but if somebody else rescue her, did he run towards it and say, my daughter that couldn't help me, when come help me, get me anything like that did happen?
He never, from the interview that he did with the media, there was never any sense of urgency and any sense of care on his part.
Well, let us hope that the Westmoreland police and detectives, sometimes they have been known to be doing their work.
He have done several interviews with many medias. So then you have to go back on those and find back them stories.
And listen to see if there's some disparities or discrepancies between the different accounts and things and whatever.
Yes.
And then perhaps use them, them techniques and them thing where they know to do. To
something
see if them
is desperately wrong.
Well, I'm informed that it's Springfield, a place named Springfield in West Oak.
Yes. Desperately wrong.
All right. Well, let's see if anybody call in and say anything else about it. But from them 2 points there, if I saw it go, where you say, at a minimum, there's room, there's room for one to say the necessity has arisen for us to delve further in this matter to determine if something awry occurred that we need to investigate and all right.
Yeah.
All right, my general. Let's say I work.
Okay.
Well, I break people will soon forward.
One Jamaica, looking at the bigger picture. Join Massey Pharmaceuticals and the Bridge 99 FM team at Ocean Coral Springs for the annual Pharmaceutical Society of Jamaica Conference. Under the theme, Pharmacists Promoting Health, Empowering the Nation. We'll be live on location Saturday, September 24th to educate and empower from yard to abroad. It's the 37th Annual Pharmaceutical Conference, Saturday, September 24th. Pharmacists Promoting Health, Empowering the Nation. Download the Bridge 99 FM app. Be on the 99 with me, Cynthia Shea, and the Bridge team for this hybrid event. See you there.
Listen closely. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
Yo, what's happening, Bridge Nation? Yo, guess what? The Bridge 99 FM has an app.
It's gonna shot, truly.
Yo, do you hear that? Just type in the Bridge 99 FM. One word, no space. On your mobile device or tablet in the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Yeah, man, easy like that. And you get to watch all your favorite programs and vibe with all your favorite radio personalities on the Bridge 99 FM. Where? Anywhere? Anytime. So that's the Bridge 99 FM. Caribbean vibes amplified. Download the app now.
I put it down on the wrong one.
Hold up, wait a minute.
On the Bridge?
Every Tuesday at 10 p.m.
We talk about the forbidden, then Elbitalo, the truth. Nothing is untouched. It's live with me, dancehall queen Carlene.
Download the Bridge app, be on the 99, and tune in this Tuesday after dark.
The conversation is intellectual and maybe tantric, but always entertaining as we hear from the expert and you.
SOB, this Tuesday at 10 p.m.
You've heard the old Jamaican saying that you should dance a yard before you dance abroad. Now you can do both at the same time while staying at home. Just get on the Bridge and be on top of the world.
Call 876-669-5000.
It's about business for me. I'm in, I'm out. Easy access to all my meetings.
It's the range of rooms for me. I love the gym. I love the pool.
The restaurant and the bar do it for me. It's definitely the service. Our hotel in the heart of New Kingston, Jamaica's business capital, seamlessly blending boutique-style guest service with the highest level of professionalism, luxurious accommodation, and every modern amenity. Book now. Call us 876-968-6222 or visit ourhotelja.com.
Shipping goods from New York to Jamaica, there's only one name to remember. It's shipped 247. We ship D-boxes, E-boxes, pallets, barrels, and so much more. With offices in Queens, New York, and Kingston, Jamaica, It's Shipped 247 has door-to-door pickup and delivery. No need to go to the wharf for pickup. Just one call and we'll do it all. Call us today at 876-503-8308 or visit our website at itzshipd247.com. It's Shipped 247. Land, sea, or air, we get it there.
This is Zion Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on Bridge 99 FM.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Yeah, man, back in our juggling and thing. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. Want to remind you that I'm here on the Bridge 99 FM, 10 o'clock till 12 midnight. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 o'clock till 12 midnight. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on the Bridge 99 FM. All right? 876-676-4996. Carol, I'll big up yourself over there in Lakina, London and thing, Ever. Good night. Hello.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Yeah. Bye, please.
There, where you at?
You know what I say? Middle or something. A long time I do road still, You understand?
Yeah.
And I have my money in my pocket, Can't spend,
Yeah.
And when me call in the radio station, no woman I know man if you call in for me topic and tell me say me not look no woman. Because if them a call and I look one man, me not tell them nothing.
Saying.
Because if me tell them they go out order.
Right.
And you respect you, you know, and you respect me.
Well, I remember you can't too out order and say nothing wrong on the radio, you know?
No, coming because everybody I listen about Jamaica and foreign.
Right.
And if you say something, somebody go call you and say, you know, so that person say something and you know right.
No, and then the program I go get in a trouble too, and you know, go make your program.
Yeah.
Right.
And that go look bad for you, you know.
Exactly, Auntie.
Yeah, so and I may call in and I ask for my wife pretty punchy.
Yeah.
But bad enough is nothing to me because a long time me I do work. And I pretty punch and so pretty punchy I text my Irie and 36 and he call me. Them don't know nothing. Pretty punchy they call me.
Well, I know she not call you, but she not call you yet.
She call me.
No, she not call you. No, she not call you.
No. Mashallah. You see the time when I look at talk when I talk to her.
Yeah.
It called me after. I'm gonna talk to her. And the next day I call him back and I say, yeah, when you go to talk about me.
Well,
yes.
Well, that may be, I don't know what happened, make you think that she did call you, but you probably, sometimes we imagine these things, you know, and they kind of come in real, you know? So you may want to be, because sometimes we think that something that happened. You ever have a dream, you think it's real and thing, but, you know, the dream.
Yeah.
So probably you'd have something like that, but as far as me know, I doubt so she did call you. But who you have a problem with? Who you stop with, you know? What you say, you know?
I just say they call him first.
Yeah.
When I tell and they tell me and they tell us something I know my height. That's I know man call me. Tell him say he know to do it because me not call him for things that because I say nobody no want her.
No, but you can't. Well, that person. Yeah, I remember Brittany did call in, and Brittany say, you know your height, so you know, and basically she say, no woman now go to attracted to no man who don't even know them height, you know, you know. So you know things that she did right about that though. Say, you know, generally you want to know your height. Woman want to know some man know them height, you know.
Yeah, he right, you know, but look at my never go on business. And then me call back on next day.
Yeah.
And then me tell me height and something.
Yeah, because you call me back and tell me so the reason why you never know your height. True, you never go to airport or hospital and thing and whatever this and that. So you never know your height.
And then the other one where say he no clothes. Say no clothes Raga.
So who no clothes?
Okay, too cute.
Oh, Irie too cute. Did say you don't have no clothes?
Yeah.
No, well, I'm thinking.
No, when he call in and say he no clothes Raga. I say no clothes Raga.
Irie too cute. Did say you don't have no clothes?
No, you when he call in say no clothes Raga.
Yeah. She said then I mean she called no clothes Raga. So
yeah.
So what?
Me.
Oh, you know say you. Me. Oh, but yeah, she the one who when she called, she said no clothes Raga. So all right. So what kind of problem you have with she now? What kind of problem?
She know she contact but me see. You know, if you call pretty punchy, but I'm a wife, I'm pretty punchy, they text my Irie Jam 36, and he not text me. And he not call me.
Yeah.
She don't know nothing about me, because a long time me I do road.
Hold on. You know, so she'll listen right now. So me want you talk to her right now. Talk to her right. Tell her what you want to tell. Tell her what. Yeah, tell her.
Good night. May I tell you the truth? No disrespect, but look at my friend. A long time me I do road. I have my money. Strong pan. And so me got married right now and certain things. I'm made a deal with situation. So in that me call Ragashanti mix up and blend up show. Me not call him plan over the topic. I not come no out order nothing. Because if me coming out order talking, me just look into myself and I say, John, your father. You know, so when I say what I do wrong, Father, please forgive me. And so me always say it, you know. And I tell myself, say, me try to be a good youth in the street. And me say, all right, I tell myself, say, well, I know somebody want a foreign girl, but we don't want no money from them. We just want love from them and different something from them. But we don't want no money from them. You understand? And when them come with me at Jamaica, you can get nice food or something. You understand? So my friend, what I know, no disrespect. I tell it to you, say, what I know? Only if you just listen me clearly and respect me. Because I respect you. I mean, I will call him for one topic. I say nothing bad about you. So if you respect me, a long time I do the road. So I have 17 I do the road. And from my 17 I hustler.
But
yeah.
Well, real quick to the people, you know, so I'm going to touch the camera on that, who I watch on Facebook. When I just ignore, I'm going to touch the camera, and I don't know what happening, you know, like a camera, you know, the people on Facebook. When you still hear me, just tell me if you still hear me, but I'm going to touch the camera and it look like the camera. The other one I record over here, I'm going to put up on, wait, name it tomorrow, but the Facebook one, I'm going to touch the camera and it has, I don't know, like dopey night or something, I don't know. But anyway, well, on that door, real quickly before you go do it. You know, say, in my opinion, Elaine too cute did a defend she did a defend you.
Defend me, I mean defend me.
You know, feel she did a defend you.
No, it's my talk about Tina. I'm not talking about pretty punchy.
Right. But no, man, she did say, basically, she did say, I lie me, I tell, you know, say, but we give Pretty Punchy the number, and Pretty Punchy nah call it. So she did basically I say you have stop waste your time because it not, but after she go say that Pretty Punchy go call, so you know, Pretty Punchy prove her wrong. So you have a point there, so then, you know. Because and then you say you did a pray to God for Pretty Punchy call in and thing or whatever, and then God go so you think God answer your prayer and make Pretty Punchy call in?
Yeah.
Okay, so but if God answer your prayer, that would suggest then that God want you and Pretty Punchy to be together then, right?
Yeah.
You feel that God want the two of to be together?
My mind tell me say yes.
Yeah, your mind tell you say yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I want to say this.
Quick, me take one other call before. Yeah.
Muta say me not follow the crowd, me follow my heart. So me go follow my heart and praise the Father.
All right.
Yeah, Pretty Punchy is my wife. I'm not going to if they want beat me down tonight. Pretty Punchy is my wife. So give thanks, yeah.
All right then, big up yourself.
Give thanks and respect.
Yeah, man. Cool. So again to the people on Facebook on the Irie Jam 360 page. It is already dark already, because the camera them set up dark already. So you know, the thing when we post, when I go post on Ragashanti TV on YouTube tomorrow, that one will not see me clear. It's just something, you know. Oh no, man, no worry. Tomorrow, the one I'll post tomorrow, we're not gonna see that one there, but I mean, you go touch the camera, I mean, I know, like some good zoom in it and thing, but at least you're not here and give it a dead. Yeah. All right, next call. Hello. Greetings.
Yeah, Wagwan. The on the topic of sex, you see?
Yeah.
Tell me if sex is a mind game.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. No, you can't comparable and cryptic now, you know. You have got to talk straight now, you know, Neville, because you know, through the time I think I want what you mean, man? Just talk straight, yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
When you did down here, see?
Yeah.
Partially that it kind of come because of the sex shop with it up wherever. Now, when I just said something to you one time.
Yeah.
I saw a woman have a builder.
Yeah.
And it passed that non gone to vibrator. To a certain extent. And I did say something to you and you say, man have a dolly with them off. When you can't sleep further.
Yeah, man, yeah. Them have some life like dolly out there now what the man them asleep with, yeah.
Yeah. Would you agree that the man them is at a disadvantage?
The man them is at a disadvantage. Oh.
All right. What a woman can listen. You see, the box It's a dangerous thing, you know, same like how you have about the threesome business.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous thing, and you can reach the stage which part you get so caught up in it.
Yeah.
That's something where the two human beings have.
Yeah.
None of them tired they don't have.
Right.
Do you understand?
Right.
Like in your conversation, you say, when a woman, when anybody reaches the stage which part, them start to talk to them tie. It gone.
Yeah. I was joking, but it's partly true. You have some people talk to them toy.
What do you mean by joking? Hold on. A woman leave, this is a fact, and I will identify the people them, okay?
Yeah.
A woman leave here, Jamaica, and went to England. But she had a tie.
Right.
Now, some reason or the other, the gentleman knew that she had a tie, but it was partially secret.
Right.
She left here and she never talked to a man for the period of time that she was away.
Right.
She never get involved with no human being. All our joys center around the tie. You understand that?
Right, yeah.
You know the funniest thing?
What?
When she returned, she had no use for the man. Hello?
So you think, say, at the toy cars?
No, yeah. But what's the funny part of it?
No, I don't must the toy alone, you know.
How?
No, the way these things work, sometimes you have to be careful that you're saying that the toy is dispositive, that the toy is essential. Cause she can probably have other problems with the man and thing and whatever. Where
no, she didn't have.
I'm just saying it's possible. It's possible.
But me I tell you say she didn't have. But what's the funny part of it?
Yeah.
During the course of time that she was there, she had a friend that she was staying with.
Yeah.
A female.
Yeah.
And the female made a business mistake of her life. She went and searched her drawer and saw the toy.
Right.
And that female didn't know anything about the toy.
Right.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Let me ask you something as an experienced gentleman. Is there any human being that them dry box is not where it normally is? Some of it in their neck, some of it in their ears, some of it in their foot bottom, and some of it at strange places. Do you understand me?
Right. Some people have erogenous zones all about on them body.
Good. Now the lady, the 40-year-old lady, she couldn't believe that the lady live which she consider being a better man. For the gentleman, everybody different, don't it?
True.
And you, Ragashanti, what you say? The thing where you can't deal with.
Yeah.
Oh, is an elephant.
Well, switch with the...
Get to your mind.
Well, yeah.
One time it did say, you're going to have a bathroom. Because you have these men where believe so.
Well, switch on 10 million different, but do. All right, just kind of tight up. Let me take a next call. Let me take a next call before me leave. Yeah, go on. Yeah, but just tight up now.
Yeah. All right, take our next call.
All right, my general. All right. Why, Kevin, me don't know what I'm doing. I never knock out the camera then. I win at the computer. Are you in at the computer up here? Oh, I must have pressed it. Somebody in at the computer, you know, remotely. And think them need to tell me, you know, because me not want a dopey come. All right, give me next. Give me a call. Give me a call. Time ago. Hello.
Nah, no close, Raga.
Alien too cute. Wagwan.
You know, say sometimes I don't like your style.
Me? Well,
Raga,
you
you
beat
wanna
me for...
me like them little pitney.
What you
Me a figure you out, you know, Raga.
No, but from what you beat me, what am I do now? What am I do now?
You see when you go on with your bagger,
yeah,
you go on like other people are doing. Oh, you mean say Pretty Punchy prove me wrong after me bomb up the place. That's why she come out Friday night. Now bomb me drop.
No man, but hold on, no, man. Yeah, miss a point to me I make. Me I say him say. Right? Remember, theme thing is that I look, you did I look out for him as far as my concern, and I'm wrong, I'm right.
Exactly.
Well on. So you have to give me real things to that, because at least me say that. Give me real things to that.
Say that.
All right, then thank you. All right. But where him a come from is, and it may sound weird, but where him a come from, me a paraphrase where him a come from. Where him a come from is like, not sorry for me, because me not accept no other suggestion, but it's me and Pretty Punchy. So even if you look out for me, because me say to somebody after the show, and me say, you know the interesting thing is because Alien too cute call, and that my Pretty Punchy calling, and so say me go call in and talk to him or whatever. In fact, me I tell her say that is why she calling. So it's you make she calling, so if anything in tell you thanks. But what me I say is, hold on, what I'm saying is, if you put yourself in his shoes, what him I hear is, you did say she not interested in him at all and she never ever call. So in a fee mind, in pray to God and God answer in prayer and prove you wrong.
God answer prayer and me.
Hold on, but me just I give theme perspective. That is what me said to him, say, me can't see what you are going to say. Because I remember when me said to him, say, no, but me think, say, Alien too cute, did I look out for you, you know? And he said, no, because so me I say, all right, because from your perspective, where you are going to see it that way, because if not take with me, I say, so me don't know how you can't talk about you figure me out. Like say, me not there I tell, when Friday me tell him so, tonight me tell him so, I say, but when Alien too cute, did I look out for you? And he whack me up after that. So what you want me to do?
No, but true you talk about Pretty Punchy, prove Alien wrong or whatever. So that is not a good statement.
Hold on, but I'm saying that is how him going to see it. That is how him see it. You know get that?
But you shouldn't say it how him see it. You should have said Alien dash about me in there, you see?
No. You tell me what to say right. You know, I'm one big man. You're out order. You can't tell me I'm one big man. You understand? So me know when for value him as a caller and thing, and even if me not agree with him perspective, and him obviously never agree with me, I tell him, so you did I look out for him. But if I desert him there, so me I feel that sometimes I have to acknowledge him. You come and beat me like say, me for defend you straight
me never dash that on the Friday. I'll know Pretty Punchy you no call and he swing out his number. She still not dial the number.
But hold on, man. But even though you say that now, talk God truth. When you did that, dash the bomb, you never think she should have a call at all. Talk it truth.
No, me never think she a call.
Then this him a come from, they no eat. Then that's where him a come from. And that's where him a come from. Because even though I hear bomb make Pretty Punchy call, when you did a drop a bomb, you did really believe she never ever call. And that's where him a come from.
No, sir, indeterminate.
Hey man, beat you tonight, man. He beat you and Brittany, man. Wapping up.
Well, me and talk of these things, and you know the little talk of Brittany and her husband talk, me enjoy, but a true only God can tell him so, make me call, you know.
Okay.
To make she know that me fling a bomb in the pan the woman make she come out.
So what? Talk to him and tell him if he tell you thank you. If he show some gratitude. Tell him.
Only God can tell you. You feel 2 years me say me did dash the bomb in there.
See there.
If you no come out all now and you see you still fling out your number and I bet you she no call you. I boot it up now and I bet him I go come with them. I bet you she no call
You know,
you.
yeah, the man says she call him after. You know, yeah, the man says she.
Only God can tell me.
Oh God! And then you can say that kind of man say, God in prayer too. Oh, and I God answer in
And you
prayer.
know what again make me a figure out one more thing. You see what day when me a tell you say the man tell me saying Ghana I'm mother Raga. Normally when man a give on a woman a give on, they no want hurt them right woman or the right man where they live with, you know, they say they Ghana mama yard.
Right.
And they not disrespect the woman where they live with.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
So she up on Long Island get this.
She get this?
Yeah, it's my man.
Who you attack? Who you mean the one, the
no name for Long Island.
Oh, but she kind of confused, I think, you know, because she said Long Island and then remember she did say Manhattan too and thing and whatever. So me do
You don't really know foreign America overseas abroad. Manhattan, they're Long Island.
No, a two different borough, but the two of them in a New York City though, right? But me just I say cause you usually not miss them something there, you know. When it comes to details, you not miss them something there, you know. So me did not expect you to pick up that and whop her with it and say, oh, you start by saying a Manhattan, Kevin did come.
I know a Long
Island and thing, but I one that it slipped him.
It slipped me the way I get jiggy fear. Me not even did I hear what she has
said. So you said basically
contact with my man.
Right. So basically when Kevin did tell us I'm mad, I got to one thing. You basically I said to him rate you and love you, don't?
Yes, him no want me if you know says the next woman.
Okay. So Kevin just give you the mother card and thing.
Yeah, I'm all that.
No, and that is something I think, you know, from the years me know Kevin, if I were to venture a guess and thing, I would say Kevin is one of those persons who would born with compassion. Born with compassion.
Yo, I figure you.
You figure me out. You can't study me. You can't study me. You can't study me. And you go Raga class, you go fail the exam. You can't study me. You can't study. Yeah. What? Pretty Punchy just post. Let me see what Pretty Punchy. Then what is me wake up to? Pretty Punchy said, I did not call him. I don't even know the number. See, then Lord Jesus.
Raga, Wednesday, bye-bye.
All right, cool, bye-bye.
Wednesday, bye-bye.
Yeah, only God can tell you. Remember, me I tell you, say, probably you did imagination and thing, you know. Because remember, me did I tell you, say, I'm pretty sure it's a Pretty Punchy never call you, you know, and thing, and she post them. I not lie, you can ask anybody, she post it on the Irie Jam 360 Facebook page, and she just post. People, everybody can see the post and know it's a Raga not tell lie, and this is the post. Then what is me wake up to? And in a caption, right, I did not call him. I don't even know the number. So only God can tell you, sister, may I tell you, say it was in your imagination, you know? Until you fall in love with her and thing, you know? You dream it, you know? And you think it's real, my general. I saw it go one time, you know? Young love, you know? And them look away there and thing. And don't worry yourself, yeah? Them thing that happen to the best are the best and thing, all right? Yeah, you know, your imagination get the better of you. I know you did one. You feel a way, so them are done you and thing and whatever. And that's why you say she call you and whatever. And thing or whatever, but you see it then now, she said she never call you. Yeah? All right, only God can tell you. Big up yourself. People are Wednesday again, you know. Wednesday again, forward, and when they are seeing, big up on yourself, you know, everything is everything, all right? And Wednesday, I will not touch the camera again because I don't know what but I be the camera did that show dark anyway. So I don't like say them see me. And thing. But big up on yourself, and me a good up if I know if you're not going out the house at night time, I want to feel like you head as well and them look at something there. You just turn around and walk in back way and things so that the up go in there with you and thing, right? But you don't have to leave on the slippers and on the shoes at the doorway. But just I telling you how it go. Or if you want to make sure, just make somebody in your house bring 4 matches stick come gear, and then you strike 3. Throw 1 to the north, 1 to the east, 1 to the west, and act like you strike a 4th one and throw it, but you don't do that. You carry that one in here and you confuse it up here, make it up, it turn out there, listen, I look for a 4th matches stick. These are the things that Raga know, right? I don't want nobody argue with me. These are the Jamaican things that Raga know. Raga know these things. Trust me. Me know what I talk about. And if you need any more help with them, something they've done here bad you, call me. But you have got to pay me a money, Okay, my service don't come free. If Duppy a text said pan you, call me. You see, I sound like Miss Cleo. You remember Miss Kevin, you remember Miss Cleo what they did, but call Mas Raga. I mean, tell her what you have to do with the banana skin and all these things to get rid of the Duppy and them something there. Me send it on a Pablo's and you get one purple, one red ribbon and all them something there, some little leaf of life, some little Kananga water and things, some Epsom salt. And what is something name again? The purple, what I forgot what I want. Then you call me. Any Duppy a bad on, call me. If you don't want good Duppy fall on, if you don't win cash pot, call Mas Raga. Okay, I must think a joke me I make. Just come with the money, because we know in our foolishness. Anyway, Wednesday the thing there, people, take care of yourself out the road.
Bridge 99 FM.
Hey, yo, check this out. This is DJ Khaled. Big up and bless up Bridge 99 FM worldwide. You know it's DJ Khaled. You know I be logged on. I be tuned in. They play all the big tunes. They ain't believe in us. Bridge 99 FM did. Bless up. Another one.
Bridging the Caribbean gaps across the globe on social media. We are Facebooking, IGing, TikToking, and Twittering at The Bridge 99 FM.
Join Massey Pharmaceuticals and the Bridge 99 FM team at Ocean Coral Springs for the annual Pharmaceutical Society of Jamaica Conference. Under the theme, Pharmacists Promoting Health, Empowering the Nation. We'll be live on location Saturday, September 24th to educate and empower from yard to abroad. It's the 37th Annual Pharmaceutical Conference, Saturday, September 24th. Pharmacists Promoting Health, Empowering the Nation. Download the Bridge 99 FM app, be on the 99 with me, Cynthia Shea, and the Bridge team for this hybrid event. See you there.
Out of merit to the foundation of the music, to all the godfathers who set it.
Music is changing from concept to creation, distribution, marketing, content, and what happens post-pandemic. On The Bridge, we talk about it in a real way. Join Clyde McKenzie as he explores music and examines history, trends, personalities, and issues affecting the music on Musically Speaking this Sunday, noon to 2 p.m., only on The Bridge 99 FM, with the major players on the local and international music scene. Musically Speaking, real conversations about the music. On The Bridge 99. The future of advertising to the diaspora and Caribbean markets resides only on The Bridge. Get on now. 876-669-5000.
Rights we should all know. Be a part of the solution. Tell us what you know. Give information to the security forces about things you see, suspicious activity.